Gravity here with a selection of my Gravity bindings. First of all, I'd like to explain why I do this. My idea was to create a binding innovation project where I could explore different binding design ideas. I really enjoy this, by the way. I put about 1,000 hours into the project. And the idea was just to explore different ideas for Telemark, so other binding manufacturers could incorporate them into their designs. And then part of Backcountry Talk is to create a community where we can have feedback to the binding manufacturers to offer suggestions for improvement in new bindings that they may want to introduce. In the meantime, I get the pleasure of skiing these bindings. I'm biased, but I think they ski better than any binding I've ever skied. I've skied a lot of different bindings. I really enjoy skiing them, and I enjoy some of the features that I built in. Primarily for safety, the releasability, and I have videos on this on my channel of the releasability of this binding, particularly the inbounds version with the toe cage has just fantastically adjustable releasability. I'm about a DIN 7, and I wanted to release it about a DIN 7. The other thing I like, and I've said this before, about the inbounds version is the brake and the easy step in. And I've also been doing a lot of work this summer, over the summer, with avoiding snowpack issues in the binding. So we'll give that a try this year. When I do backcountry, I don't do backcountry very often, but when I do, I want a 2-pin binding for ease of going uphill, and I want a very light binding. So that's the 2-pin version, and I just wanted to show you how easy it is to swap back and forth between the backcountry and the inbounds version. For the backcountry version, you take your 2-piece toe cage, a standard toe cage, and you just bolt it on, and then you're set. And for the inbounds version, you just put the you put the toe cage on there, and then insert your brake, which goes on super easy with just a couple bolts. It's all standard hardware that you can buy at the hardware store, and it's a very modular binding. I think I've talked about this in the past, but one of the features that I've put in here is it's a low profile binding. The heel riser is only 23 millimeters. I like the way that skis versus anything that's higher. The closer to the ski I feel, the more control I have. And the other feature I like is, and I've demonstrated this before, I won't demonstrate it again, is when you clip into this, you've got tension right off the heel. The springs immediately start to engage. It almost pushes the heel down on here versus having a little boot jack or a little space. So thanks for listening. If you have more questions about the binding or features you'd like to see in future bindings, leave a note. Thank you.